right, so we're going to start with front lunges, just back and forth. 30 seconds. Let's go. Kristen, step forward, not step back.
Yeah. I'm not awake yet.
Yeah, no, I can tell. All right, let's go high knees. Last 10. All right, we're going to go reverse lunges, so stepping back.
Should I go front for most of it?
Sure. Try not to fall over, Jared.
Sassy today.
I'm sassy every day. My middle name. Tanner Garth Sassy Spees. All right, we're going to go to standing calf raise, just up and down. Coming up to the tippy toes, right back down.
Just back a more. No. No? Something else.
Good, then we're going to go side lunges. Alternating. Last 10. Two, one, going 1, 2, 3, coming down. 1, 2, 3, coming down. Hand to opposite foot. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, coming up. Good, we're going to go standing, opposite toe touches. Try to let that foot come down at a nice controlled speed. Good, last 20. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little rest. All right, so I'm going to show you the first exercise. This workout today is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do one long round 3 times through for a full body workout. Each exercise is going to be a minute long. So we're going to start with lunges. Okay, so I'm going to take the loop band, which you can also take the handle band. It's up to you. If you're taking the handle band, make sure you get right down in there so you have a lot of tension and you're grabbing with both hands. If you're doing the loop hand, then you're grabbing with the opposite hand to the foot. Okay, so grabbing here, stepping back into a lunge. Nice, get a good strong stance. Coming down, pressing up out of it. Does that make sense? Questions? All right, Kristen, you're going to really want to reach all the way down. Like, I don't even use the handles. So coming all the way down here. Because we really want to feel that tension on the hamstrings, and the glutes, etc. If we're using the loop band, we're using just one and grabbing with the opposite side. Trying to stay as upright as possible. Make sense? You're going to feel off balance. You don't have to go just yet. We're not starting the clock. 3. What's wrong, Mom? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Single side. Good. And for this one, it's okay to have a shorter stance than normal. Really wide stance is going to sort of throw you off balance. But we want to have enough tension in that we're feeling it throughout. Driving up to that front heel. Good, 30 seconds. Good. Still trying to pull that shoulder back and down.
This one. This one down?
Yes, the one that's grabbing the band. Last 5. Jared, you okay? 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Switch sides.
Go to a better one. I think it's my legs.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Speak up, Jared, so we can hear your mumbling.
She said, I think it's my legs, I think. Good. Keeping that core nice and strong. You can keep that other hand all the way out if you want extra stability there. Good, keep it up. Last 20. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So Kristen, you're going to do bicep curls with those bands, just like normal standing bicep curls. For the loop bands, we're going to loop 2 bands. I have 2 different bands because I can't seem to find the same one. If you do have 2 different bands, no problem. You can just make it work. But anyway, we're coming down into a squat here, and we're going to do bicep curls down low. All right. So we're coming down into a squat. It's okay to lean forward a little bit on this one, more like a deadlift position. Bicep curls. Trying to keep constant tension, so don't go all the way down so that we lose tension here, but coming up as far as you can. Try and keep those wrists sturdy and not slack. Nice sturdy wrists. Bicep curls. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Snap.
Oh no. All right, Claudia, you can do one side if that doesn't work.
Okay. Well, you're too strong, Cloud. I can do it this way.
Do one.
Good, Kristen, you can stand all the way up. Here we go. Jared's on the struggle bus this morning.
Yeah, I feel it better from standing in my arms.
Good, last 10.
Strength.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so loop band people, you're gonna keep those bands around your feet. We're gonna do squats, but you're gonna hold them here around your feet instead. Squatting down, coming back up. And Kristen, you're gonna, I'll show you at the bottom so I don't move the camera. But you're gonna have the bands here, like a front squat, coming all the way up, all the way down. Okay, but loop band people, just keep those loops around the feet, hands down by your side, doing squats. Let's go. Good. Good. Keep it up. Good. All that weight's on the heels, really trying to send those hips back. Keep pulling those shoulders back and down for the loop band, people. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Loop bands, we're doing shoulder taps like we do in a normal warm-up. Kristen, we're going to stay in that same stance, but we're going to do overhead press here. Not coming down all the way, just to about 90 degrees in those elbows, and right back up. All right, everyone else, we're doing shoulder taps. No bands, just on the mat. Just like warm-ups. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, Kristen, you can squat down if those are too heavy. Good.
Oh, nice one.
Now, guys, keep it up. 20 seconds.
This is a really happy one.
Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So for everyone, we're going to come down into a squat. Get your lightest loop band, just one per person. Coming down into a squat. You can either hold it palms facing, or you can hold on the inside, palms down. And we're gonna pull, we're gonna be pulling those shoulder blades together. So it doesn't have to come out super far, but all you're doing is pulling your shoulder blades together behind you and then releasing the band. So pulling those shoulder blades together, right back. And Kristen, if you want, you can do this with the long band, same thing. Pulling those shoulder blades together and releasing. We're staying down in a squat hold. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So think less about pulling the band apart and more about pulling those shoulder blades together. Good. About 30 seconds. Straight back, shoulder blades together. Good, almost done. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's got push-ups, no bands. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Really go for burnout here. So if you need to switch to your knees, switch to your knees. But we are going for a full minute. Nice strong core. Trying to exhaust those arms though. Good. Push them out. 30. Last 10. Keep it up. Push them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next exercise. Again, we're going to get a pretty light band. Jared, it seems like you keep getting stuck with the shitty hard bands, but so we're basically going to do like an archer pull. Okay, so one arm is going to be nice and straight, like so. I'm going to loop my hand inside of it. So Kristen, you'll use the loop band as well. So loop the hand inside of it, grabbing the other side, and we're literally just doing an archer pull. So pulling that band back, driving with the lat, and forward. Pulling that band back, driving with the lat, and forward. Other hand, other arm stays completely straight. A little iso tricep there. Straight back and forward. Okay, everyone make sense? Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulling with that lat, trying to get it as far back as you can. Jared, I can't see you. There we go, better. Perfect, just like that. Thinking about pulling that lat back and around behind your back. Keeping that other arm straight out in front of you, feeling the tricep extension. Good, keep that core nice and tight, Claudia, a little bit wider in the feet. Good, almost done, last 10. Look at your hand, not at me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Keep going. Good, nice straight arm. Yeah, so we just worked this exact muscles. So this side's gonna be harder. Yeah, there we go, good. So mom, less straight out in front of you and more to the side. So my body's facing straight and it's coming across. So not out here, but out here. Come on, Claudia. Good, 30 seconds. Good, 15. Almost. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot to ask you guys to get a chair, but we're gonna do dips. So if you don't have a chair, you can go over to the table or the couch or whatever, or you can grab a chair. Oh. Starting in 3. So when we do dips today, I'm gonna have you have your middle fingers facing away from you instead of towards your butt. So make sure they're facing away from you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, dips. Let's go. Good. So really try to have those hands turned all the way out to the side. Just gonna protect our shoulders a little bit more. A little bit more chest in there as well. Keeping our bodies nice and close to whatever object that we're on. The farther your feet are away from you, the harder it'll be. The closer they are, the easier it'll be. Good, 30 seconds. Last 15. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, also without bands. We're gonna come down onto our back, feet planted. Try and keep our low back on the floor so we're really tucking our hips in, pulling the belly button, the lower ribs towards the spine, doing crunches. Trying to get our chest going straight up rather than forward. So lifting from the chest, you can hold behind your head if we're supporting the head, not pulling. Just crunches. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice controlled on the way up and on the way down, same speed. Really trying to pull that lower back so that it stays on the ground. Tucking those hips in, pulling those lower ribs towards the spine. Good. Like I said, you can hold the back of your head if we're supporting, but not pulling. Keep it up, 20 seconds. Almost done, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, little rest. Does anyone have any questions before we go through the round again?
On this one, the pulling, this hand is off to the side.
Yeah.
And we're looking at that hand.
Yeah, so I'm facing this way, but it's here, not here.
Okay, and we're pulling back and around, kind of, trying to.
It's almost like you're mimicking pulling an arrow.
Right.
So we want to pull the band You want to pull the band to the outside of this.
Right.
Chest.
And then is it weird that it feels harder on the straight arm than on this arm?
No, it's an isometric tricep exercise in addition to a lat exercise. Any other questions before we come back to the start? We're coming back to those lunges. All right. So come back to those lunges. If you have a loop band, it's going around the front foot, and you're holding it with the opposite hand. If you have resistance bands, you're grabbing it with both hands. Make sure there's nice, good tension in there. Nice and strong in the core. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Like I said, if we're holding it with that, well, actually, everyone, we're pulling those shoulders back and down. So we're not rounding, even though we're holding this band. Drive into that front heel. Good. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Nice, strong core. Pulling that belly button towards the spine. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switching sides. Yeah. Yeah. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Trying to keep that front heel all the way on the ground there. Keep sending those hips backwards. Keep that torso up. Perfect. Good job, guys. Keep it up. 20 seconds. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So, Kristen, you're going to stand up, do bicep curls. Everyone else, double loop. Leaning over into a more of a deadlift position. Bicep curls. Again, trying to keep those wrists nice and sturdy. We're not letting the band control where the wrists are. Bicep curls.
Mine are too heavy. Can I use these weights?
Yeah. Starting in 3, 2, stand up, Mom. 1. Let's go. Good. Jared, keep trying to push those knees out. And you can do more of like a row. Yeah. Good. Push those knees out. Good. Claudia, switch sides.
Cool, you have all the different variations right now.
That's very accurate, actually. Good. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we're doing squats. So loop bands around both feet, holding them down by the sides. All right. Kristen, exactly. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Perfect. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Claudia's too strong. That's what it is.
I know she's in beast mode over there.
Good 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Doing shoulder taps. Kristen, do you have weights nearby?
Yeah.
And do shoulder presses with the weights.
Okay.
That band is too heavy.
That band is ridiculously heavy.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
What? Just do you want them with squats? Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Even though we're pressing up with those shoulder presses, keep pulling those shoulders back and down, those blades down. Get an extra resistance there. Everyone in the shoulder taps nice and slow and controlled. If you hear your hand touch the floor, it's not controlled. You just kick the camera, Chris. That's 20. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're coming into that squat hold and doing those pull aparts. Okay, so just pulling those shoulder blades together and right back. Starting in 3, 2, down in the squat. 1. Let's go. Good, Jared. Take 2 steps back. That didn't help. Good. Try to control it as it comes back in. And again, really think about pulling those shoulder blades together rather than pushing or pulling that band out. If you're pulling that band or pushing that band out, you're going to feel it a lot more in those delts. Whereas if we're pulling those shoulder blades together, we're going to feel it a lot more there.
All on those shoulder blades.
Good. Come on, Jared. Last 10. Come on. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2 push-ups. Let's go. 3,
It's a weak one for me.
2, 1.
That one.
Go. Really trying to exhaust the muscles here. Push them out. Go to your knees if you need to. At the end of this minute, you should not be able to push your body back up. That's what we want. Keeping that core nice and tight. Hips a little bit higher, Jared. Good. Keeping that head in the same place. Nice strong core. Good. If you need to rest, try to rest in that high plank. Last 20. Good, guys. Keep it up. 15. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to grab that loop band. Do that archer pull. Where's my band? So one hand is nice and straight to the side of us. We're facing forward, pulling that string back. 2, 1. Let's go. Wait, Jared, can you adjust the camera for me? Solid. Go.
Ooh.
Keeping that core nice and tight. Body's facing forward, nice straight arm. Pulling that band back. Pulling from the elbow. Keeping those shoulders down. So don't stretch up the shoulders just because we're doing this exercise. 30 seconds, keep it up. Good. Nice strong core, keep it up. Yeah. Keep going, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess what? You get to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good job, guys. Come on. Keep it up. Nice straight arm. Nice pull back. Pull back to where you can. If you can't get it all the way back, no problem. Pull back to where you can and release. Pull back to where you can and release. Pulling from the elbow. Try not to grip too hard. Using the hand as a hook. And pulling from the elbow. Keep going. 15. Almost there. Come on. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We got dips. Yeah. Yeah. Dips starting in 3, 2. Remember, hands, middle fingers facing away from you. 1. Let's go. Keeping that body nice and close to whatever object you're on. The farther your feet are away from you, the harder it'll be. So if you need to make it easier, bring those feet in closer and you can push with those heels up if you need a little extra support. You can also do it one at a time. So pushing up, sitting on the chair, coming back down. Keeping that core nice and tight. Not dropping below that 90-degree section. Good. 30. Now guys, keep it up, keep it up. Last 15, almost there. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, chairs out of the way, we're doing crunches. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, trying to keep those feet planted, pulling that belly button, those lower ribs towards the ground. Trying to keep that lower back on the ground the whole time, so really tucking those hips in. and pulling up from the chest, almost like someone's grabbing you in the chest and pulling you up. Nice and straight, just trying to get those shoulder blades off the ground, just trying to get a little ab contraction, right back down. Same speed, both directions. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. If you need to, you can put your hands behind your head, but only for support, not to pull. 20 seconds. Good. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. Water if you need it. Any questions? We're going to do one more round.
Oh.
Nope.
All right. All right, guys, we're gonna come back to those lunges with the loop band or with the resistance band. Starting in 15. Starting in with a lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, lunges. Good. Good. Driving up through that heel. Trying to keep that front big toe off the mat.
Oh. Forgot about that big toe.
Yeah, man. That's the guy. Good. Core stays nice and tight. Good. Upright in that torso. Good job, guys. Keep pulling those shoulders back together, pinching that pencil. Good. 15. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides.
Yikes.
In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Perfect. Nice strong core. Try to focus on one thing. Good. Keeping that big toe up. If not up, at least try to focus less of that weight on there. Driving through the heel. Good. 20. Come on, Jared. Good. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing curls. So, Mom, you're doing weights. Kristen, you're doing bands. Claudia, you're doing one side.
Yeah.
Jared, you're also doing one side or two sides?
I've been doing 2. I might switch to 1.
Right.
See if I can get more of a bicep.
Starting in 3, 2. Mom, you can do weights.
I was gonna do one band.
Okay. 1. Let's go. Good. Good, Jared and Claudia, keep pulling those shoulders back. Switch sides. Jared and Claudia, switch sides. Good. Strong core. Good, last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Good, we're doing squats. So if you have loop bands, 2 around the feet. Claudia, you keep breaking them so you can do squat jumps if you like.
What? Oh, okay.
No? All right. Squat, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fans can't handle Claudia. That's what it was. Good. Good, Kristen, a little bit lower. Here we go. Good, Mom. Come right back down when we get to the top. Good. Last 15. Keep it up. Doing great. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Claudia and Jared doing shoulder taps. Mom and Kristen doing overhead press with weights. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. All parties keeping that core nice and tight, pulling that belly button up towards the spine. We're in plank, we're thinking about that ball on our lower back. Shouldn't be falling off. Good. Perfect, keep it up, 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing those squat pull apart. So grabbing that loop band, pulling those shoulder blades together. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squatting down, pulling apart. Good. Really thinking about just pulling those shoulder blades together, pinching that pencil, and back. Pinching that pencil, and back. Good. Jared, grab the outsides. A little bit easier. Yeah. Pinch and back. Good. 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 Kristen, keep your palms facing straight down rather than towards the wall.
Okay.
Good. Come on. Almost done. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Fans down, push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Press them out, blow it out. You should not be able to press your entire body up by the end of this minute. That's what we're going for. Of course, still going for form, keeping that head in the same place. Nice strong core. But we're going for volume here. If you need to switch to your knees, do so. If you need to switch to tabletop, do so. 30 seconds, keep it up. Good, keep going. Hips higher, Jared. Those hips up, Jared. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, we got the crowd favorite here doing those archer pulls. Getting the loop band nice out straight. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice straight arm. Pulling back as far as you can and then right back to it. Good job. Nice strong core. Good job, guys. Keep it up. My favorite sound in the morning. Grunts.
Suffering.
Suffering. Yes. Good. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess what? We're switching sides. Yeah. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I bet you I could make a great song with all the grunts and sighs from my solid beats.
Remix.
Good job, good job. Keep it up. Last round and we're done. 30 seconds. Yeah, no, we're almost there. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. 20. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. We got dips. Fans down. We got dips. Yeah. What's better after a tricep exercise than a tricep exercise? Starting in 3. Remember, hands facing away from you. 2, 1. Let's go. But remember, keeping that body nice and close to whatever object you're on. The closer your feet are in, the easier it'll be. The farther out, the harder. You can use those heels to help push you up. And if you need to do it at one at a time, coming all the way up, sitting on the object, and then back down, that works as well. This is the last round. Doing great. 30 seconds. Come on, Claudia. Good, last 20. Almost done. 10.
Oh, come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. We're doing crunches. Last exercise. In
Oh,
3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, feet planted, tucking those hips inward so we keep that lower back on the ground. Pulling that belly button, those lower ribs towards the spine. And trying to crunch straight up rather than straight forward. You can have those hands behind the head if we're supporting the head and not pulling. Using those upper and middle abs to pull our body upwards. Good, guys. 30 seconds. Keep it up. Almost done. Good. Last 15. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You're done. All right, we're going to do world's greatest stretch, but Jared, it is almost 9:30 if you need to leave right away.
What are we doing? Stretch.
Stretches.
One stretch on each side. So we might go over by 2 minutes. But you're also in charge of the whole screw thing, so it still blows my mind. But anyway.
I'll stay. Stay for stretches.
All right. So coming into a big lunge with the right leg forward.
oh.
Crawling into a big lunge with the right leg forward. Pressing into that front leg. Gonna bring those arms overhead. You can do it not as weird as me, but my shoulder hurts, so that's how we're doing it.
Go back next or something. Yeah.
We're gonna bring that left hand down. Right hand opens up. Keeping that left shoulder engaged. Good, switching hands. That right hand goes down, that left hand comes up, right shoulder engaged. Pressing back on that left leg, straightening out the front, keeping that right toe curled back. Try and relax the front knee and quad, and if you can reach, pulling back on the outside of the foot. Good, before we switch sides, we're going to come into a tabletop position here. Walking those hands all the way out a little bit, keeping the hips high, but ducking the head, feeling that chest stretch, that shoulder stretch. Relax. Good, walking those hands back into tabletop. Right goes under the left. Head comes down to the floor, shoulder stretch. Important for this one, keep pulling that shoulder, that right shoulder back and down. So it's not scrunched up and we're doing this stretch, but it's down in its socket, doing the same stretch. Good, switching sides.
Right or left shoulder?
Good, coming back up. We're gonna switch legs. So that left leg is forward, that right leg is back. Pressing into that front leg. Bringing those arms up overhead. That right hand comes down nice and flat, opening up to the left, keeping that right shoulder engaged. Good, switching hands, left hand down, right shoulder opens up, keeping that left shoulder engaged. Good, pressing back on the right leg, straightening out the front. Curling back that front toe, trying to relax the front knee and quad. And if you can reach, pulling back on the outside of the foot. All right, guys. You are done for the day. Good work. Solid workout. Easy peasy. Try to lift things later in the day. Tell me how it goes. Anyway, bye guys. Have a good day.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you.
Tough stuff. Good one, Tim. Thanks.